Okay, shut up. We're back, and
dick.
there's a new episode, and we were just discussing Adam's relationship problems.
What's that?
We were just discussing Adam's relationship problems.
No, we weren't.
Here on Love
We actually
Chat.
weren't.
We were
Here on
discussing
Have Chat.
my dick going
Adam's
inside
got
of
a big bone to pick
Nick's
with
ears.
Dasha, and he won't say it publicly.
You know they believe you. These retards
they might-
believe
they-
anything you say, and they don't understand jokes. They take everything literally.
They might break up over this one.
Cool, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. We weren't discussing. We were actually...
Let's just start the episode over, man.
what?
No, it's fine.
No.
You sure?
I don't care.
All right.
He doesn't care.
He does care.
My new thing is standing up for myself.
Stav's new thing is trying to instigate by pretending he's taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
You're instigating.
I think we should be nice to our friend Adam, man. I've
Thank
changed my mind.
I'm nice.
we've
to
been-
Adam.
I think we've been
I'm the
bullying
one
him for 3 years.
encouraging him to. Holy, we're doing this 3 years.
Maybe.
Is it 3 years?
2.5,
That's
probably.
insane.
2.5, the number of inches of both of your dicks.
Um,
That's what you guys have in common.
in like both of our dicks to get like
Mashed together.
mashed.
Mhm.
Side by side.
Side by side.
Okay.
They're longer, but they're 2.5 wide.
Oh, that's all
Mashed
right.
together. You
I
have
don't
very
know if
long.
that's good.
You have very long, very skinny dicks. Would you guys ever wrap your dicks together with cellophane and then together?
Great hypothetical.
Would you?
Cellophane. I like how you try to insult
you do
people, and
that?
your mind immediately goes to preserving food.
No.
That's all you can think of.
I was not an insult.
This
that
guy's
was a real
this guy's got a
question.
bad dick. It's kind of like
If you
going to
nothing-
Wendy's
we
for
were
lunch.
Past,
And then
we
this
were
guy's
past
dick
the
looks
bad
like
dick conversation.
You got the two of your
This
dicks
is
look
about-
like Wendy's pigtails.
This was
you know
about.
what I mean? They're
this was
twisted
about
together.
teamwork.
It's
This
kind of
is
like
about
getting
you
a,
two- it's like
a
a
twister
three-legged
at
race.
KFC.
They
ever
don't
go-
use cellophane at KFC, okay?
You're-
No one uses
You know
cellophane
what his
in the
dick
fast
looks
food
like? It's a
industry.
big old piece of licorice. You guys ever have Twizzlers? Boy, I'm hungry.
You know what? Your dick does look like licorice. How about that, pal? And still, I wouldn't suck it,
Yeah,
even though it's red and delicious looking.
Who likes black licorice? Just old
black people. It's for black
Do
people.
black people like it?
It was the only kind they were allowed to have during
Yeah.
segregation. It's actually they
tastes
died
like
at that.
I think it's kind of up to. I
like
think
it.
the
You like black
source
licorice?
of all anti-black racism is that most people, in ancient times, they met black people and they assumed that they were made out of chocolate.
Sure, of course.
And then they tasted
Which
one of them.
always existed.
Yeah.
Chocolate always existed.
Right,
in ancient
always.
times.
In every
and then
culture.
they tasted one of them and they didn't, and it's like, for this you must die.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
remember being a little kid and being disappointed when I found out black people were made out of chocolate.
Sure.
That's you thought that.
That pissed me off. Yeah. When I was like 13 or whatever. and I was
Just
ex-
a
all right.
wee young boy. When
Explain
you
to me-
bit into your first fat man at the bus.
Yeah.
Stop.
when I was explained to that black people are not chocolate human beings made out, that's why they, can't be near the heat,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Africa.
Yeah, like
Cold ass Africa.
Ant-Africa.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bunch of black penguins.
That'd be cool.
They're
A
wearing
country
white
called
jackets.
Ant-Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What
I
would,
get
that,
that.
that would go crazy.
Did you see Black Panther stuff?
I did.
Did you think that the bad guy was the good guy?
He was cool. I like
An
him.
unsympathetic protagonist isn't like every.
No,
film.
it's not supposed to be unsympathetic.
I know, but I mean, like an unintentional unsympathetic protagonist. Like we've talked about Titanic.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Sure.
But there's a lot of movies like that. Five Goes West.
So you think
Schindler's
Billy
List.
Zane was the good guy in
Schindler's
Titanic?
What's that?
Good.
Oh, Billy Zane is the good guy in Titanic. We've talked about it.
No, he's
I did a
not.
whole bit about
I
it.
know
on
you
the
have a
show.
bit,
you?
but he's not actually. It's a good bit,
No, he
but
is.
he's not a sympathetic
Doesn't he
guy.
beat Rose?
He's a
No,
bad-
he doesn't beat Rose. At
I
no
thought he
point does.
does.
Never once.
I
I
haven't
mean,
seen
maybe.
it in years.
Hold on. You have to judge it based on this is 1914. So anything less than holding a branding iron to a woman's face
He's not beating.
is not beating
Yeah,
a
yeah.
woman.
That's just encouraging her to
I
behave.
see.
Yeah,
Stop
no,
being
That's
hysterical.
taking her to the ball.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
giving her a reason to put on
To
all
the
that makeup you
cotillion.
bought her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you earn that rouge that I spent
Mm-hmm.
my father's $22 fortune on.
It was my
I inherited $27 from my grandfather.
from my great grandfather.
And I bought you the world's largest diamond. It cost 82 cents.
My father's grandpa.
With this, you could feed an Irish family of 38. Yeah, that's back when Irish people used to have children like dogs. They would have a litter.
Help on the farm.
Disgusting, pale Irish wife with her cold pussy would go sit it out in a little cardboard
they have
box
cold
behind
pussies?
it. Oh, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, give birth underneath a
That's why they're
flickering lamp.
That's amazing.
yes. I remember Angela's ashes.
Just placing placing all of her spotted infants into shoe boxes, and feeding them spoiled beets.
Whoa, how rich are they? They have shoes?
Yeah.
Come
Wow,
on.
No, they have shoe
incredible.
boxes.
Oh, they have the boxes.
Yeah,
not
they
the
come
shoes.
out of the garbage.
Yeah. What a beautiful little girl.
That's not Irish.
Well,
What
Yeah.
a beautiful little girl.
That's
further
Scottish.
away.
Yeah,
No, that's
That's
Irish.
a beautiful little girl.
Oh,
That's
it's a
Irish.
beautiful little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tefel.
Why didn't you suck me, prick? What's an Irish word for cock? Knob? That's English.
No, they say knob.
They say
Do
knob.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was in
so-
Ireland. I was hanging out with these townies, and I went into the bathroom, and it's just one big urinal.
Nice. The
They're not
trough.
individual.
trough?
It's a trough. And I was like, "This is kind of intimate." He's like, "Yeah, it's for the big knobs."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he have
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
ass dick they were swinging around?
Yeah, we all did. We all compared. Yeah,
Oh,
Do
that's
you guys
cool.
touch each other's knobs? It's Irish. You're
yeah,
Ireland.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You gotta kiss the Barney stone. Yeah.
Kiss the-
With your tonsils.
It'd be funny if you gave a woman HIV or whatever, and you're like, "I swear I didn't know. I kissed the Blarney Stone on vacation last week. That was probably it."
You can get it from kissing.
What is the
Why would
Blarney
you
Stone?
believe the convenient rumors of the medical community? Charlie. I'll never get over that. That's the
Yes.
funniest story.
The dumbest you know what in the
The
room.
dumbest
comments. Yeah.
You should be thanking me.
He thought he had the jump on AIDS.
He was the
It's
original
a new show
Kanye,
called 2.5
really.
T cells.
What is the Blarney Stone?
It's this rock at the top of a castle, and there's a gap in between the wall and where the stone is, and they lean you over backwards, and then you kiss the top of it, and it's supposed to give you the gift of gab.
Oh.
What does that mean? Giving good head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Gives you the gift of guck.
makes you a good talker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Good podcaster.
That's why you're good, because you're Irish heritage.
We should go
Yeah.
over there and take a trip, kiss the Blarney Stone.
Yeah.
That's a business expense.
Well, the locals piss on it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Irish people won't do it. It's like a tourist thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if people were like, "Oh, you gotta kiss the railing on the Staten Island Ferry.
Oh, right.
It's good luck." Of course. It's like, of course not. What are you talking about?
I would do it. I like good luck.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be
Are
a
you
superstitious.
superstitious?
No,
Shout
not
out, by
really.
the way, to that guy that came to the stand the other night and asked me after the show, "Where do you get the stones to go up there just knowing you're going to bomb? Just knowing that people are going to laugh." And that entertained me. That's a great question.
How did you answer it?
I was like, I don't know, man.
You're like, get the f out of my face. Phew.
Yeah.
Never speak to me.
That's what exactly.
Only
Yep.
DM me.
Yeah, I only do DMs.
I only text and
Yeah.
DM.
Or you can f me if you're a gay man. Dude, I f my toe up. I was playing basketball and it just hurts now. I'm getting back to my youth street ball, Stavros.
Are you
know?
playing touch football with white trash kids?
I love playing touch football with white trash kids.
Uh,
Were you? What were your neighborhood? You weren't like a neighborhood sports activity boy.
No, yeah, when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
So,
actually, you know, I was okay at touch football. I was okay at football, actually.
Yeah.
I liked it when I was younger, and then I just lost interest. I also stopped growing at the same rate as
Right,
everybody else.
right,
So
right,
I went from
right.
being kind of bigger to being smaller.
Yeah.
So that
And
sucked.
you didn't have the heart to overcome.
Yeah, like Rudy.
Like
Oh, no.
Rudy, like that movie, Your Hero. Wasn't Mark Wahlberg in Invincible?
Yeah, he was.
Have you seen Invincible?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
You should watch that, Nick.
Is that Invincible?
I think
Is that
so.
the name of the movie?
Vince
Something like that.
something?
It's not The Miracle. Is he on The Miracle? He's in The Miracle too. The Miracle on Ice. The movie about the
That's
Miracle
Kurt
on Ice.
Russell.
It's Kurt Russell.
No,
But
he's the
isn't there
coach.
isn't there Disney's Disney's Miracle, and it's about the Miracle on Ice with Mark Wahlberg? Or am I just conflating these two movies?
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's also another football movie about the Eagles with Tony Danza where he
Yes,
plays
the
a
kicker.
garbage man that becomes
Yes,
the kicker.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That was shouts out to Dr. Salihi,
That was also a Disney movie, I think.
my childhood, my pediatrician.
Mark
Who
Wahlberg
had that in the rotation.
They're opening a
Ooh.
new Wahlburgers in London.
Oh.
And people keep sending me links about it. And it's like, I follow him on Instagram, so I already know.
Yeah.
There's no reason to tell me about something.
Have
I
you
mean,
seen
not
the
that I
logo?
don't, not that I don't appreciate the DMs. People send me some pretty good shit. Some guy sent me, he works with like police reports, and he sent me a police report. This woman filed a police report because she got picked up in a checker cab, and the cab driver was some black guy wearing like basketball shorts, and he pulled the cab over and he like confronts her in the back, and he's like, call me, he says the N-word. He's like, call me, the
Jesus
N-word. And she
Christ.
starts crying and she's scared, so she calls him the N-word, and then he just jacks off all over himself. And then just drives her where she needs to go, and that's it.
Oh my god!
Holy, really?
Yeah.
What a
That's
hilarious
cool.
fetish. Can I be honest? I'm a little hard thinking about that.
Yeah.
Being called the N-word so I can jack off in my cab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what
That's
it is.
I said
that's got to be a fetish.
in the theater watching 12 Years a Slave, fantasizing that would happen to me. Just violently coming in my pants. The whole movie just
That's a nice steady stream of tongue.
yeah. Like a tissue stuck in a house fan.
Dripping onto the floor like a tributary, a minor
Yeah.
tributary to a river. Oh, man. You ever jerked off in a movie theater?
No,
No.
it's highly illegal.
I don't know.
That's
Who
what
knows?
people. I can't wait till you get arrested. For
I
some
saw
sex crime.
someone.
I've never done that.
I saw a guy get. I went to see Chris Rock's Head of State after school one day with my
Nice.
Mormon friend, and I saw a guy getting his dick sucked in the row in front of us
Nice.
by a gay, by another guy.
by a woman.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Have you guys ever gotten head in the
They're
movie
like,
theater?
how about we
because
go
it
to
was called Head of
yeah,
State.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Let me say it.
Okay.
It was because the movie's called Head of State.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Good, that's good.
Thank
Nick.
Adam, back off.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay. I know you've had a rough week, but back off. So have I. I was asked to leave my gym today.
Oh, yeah. Aerial
Were
yoga.
you?
Yeah, if there's aerial yoga pieces, they're like, oh, you can't be in here because you'll be making noise.
What is
Yeah.
aerial yoga?
It's ribbons.
It's ribbons. They hang from the ceiling and do yoga in ribbons.
Well, what happened is-
Cirque du
Get the
Soleil.
fuck out of CrossFit.
What happened is the smallest,
CrossFit is for screaming.
the smallest woman
High
in that
blood
class
pressure.
challenged Nick to a lift off.
And she
if
beat
he
him.
beat her, he could have stayed, but he couldn't beat her.
He could have married
Because
her.
I
he's actually
misinterpreted
frail.
beat and I physically beat that woman.
So you kind of
Titanic style, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Billy Zane
Billy
style.
Zane.
Man, shouts out to Zane, a bald icon.
Yeah, he's Greek too. You know that, right?
Is he?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, his real last name is
He's a good looking man. I
His
fuck
real
with
last
Billy
name is
Zane.
Zorba.
Xanos.
Xanos.
Yeah.
Is that the bad guy in
Zantac.
Avengers?
Yes,
so.
Thanos.
Thanos.
It's a
Is
good
he
flick.
Greek? Is he Greek?
He's Greek, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanopoulos.
Yeah,
It's
he was
Thanos
just trying to
Thanopoulos. Yeah.
butt Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I saw the new Spider-Man. It was charming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was charming.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah.
Just heads up, everybody. Adam was charmed by the new
I was thoroughly. I'm
Looks like a
not
young
sick
guy.
of that.
Adam, his hands clasped together, fingers interlocked.
Oh, my.
A twinkle in his eye, watching the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, my hands were more
What's
like,
gonna happen? This Spider-Man. What a charming movie.
It was
that, dude. Me leaning back, smoking a cigarette, hat cocked to the side. I'm saying, don't have a cow, man. That's me. In the
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not phased by anything.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
Call Me by Your Name. We've
That's right.
established.
No,
this.
that's not my favorite movie. It's definitely the
Nick
best movie.
cried.
It's just the part
Best
where they
movie
come
last
to
year.
the
I did not cry. The only
Peach.
movie
You
I've cried
cried.
at. The only movie I've cried at in the last 10 years is Fast 7.
That's right. That's right.
I've been crying a lot recently.
Yeah, we know.
But
You've been
I
crying-
cried on
You've
a
been
plane.
crying in your pants since I've known you.
I cried
So
on the
I've been
plane.
Multiple. You shit pants in my car. You shit pants
I
twice.
shit my
when I
pants
first moved
and
here.
threw up. It came out of both holes.
You ruined
was a
one of my
food
best
poisoning.
hats.
Which one?
My coal miner's wife hat.
Oh, that is a good
Yeah,
I
hat.
that's
bought it white, pink text. Coal miner's wife. I bought it in West Virginia from some woman that clearly was a coal miner's wife and did not appreciate me buying that hat.
I cried to Disney's Coco Pixar's Coco
Haven't seen it.
I
on
didn't
the
see it.
plane.
Is that about the gorilla that knows sign language?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And he that woman.
Yeah.
That was one of my
Coco finally
gay.
gets pussy.
When I first got on Twitter and I just looked at how other people did jokes and I wrote jokes like that, I did a tweet that was like, "Why are we only teaching the deaf gorillas how to communicate?" That was my fun Twitter joke.
That is fun, man.
Thanks.
That's a fave star classic.
Yeah,
right there.
dude. That's yeah. God forbid, I don't even want to mention
A bunch
it.
of those Fave Star guys are MAGA now.
If somebody
Really?
goes through my
Yeah.
tweets and finds of all the old tweets people dig up, I don't give a shit about. But if someone managed to find me thanking somebody for a Fave Star trophy, that would be so
So all
embarrassing.
the rape tweets you want, folks, go crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you see Nick sincerely be like, "Thanks, man," with an exclamation
yeah,
point,
Yeah, yeah. Please, dear God, no. Any tweet with any exclamation
Yeah.
point is embarrassing. If you're using exclamation points, you're a pussy, dude.
What happened? Those guys are, I guess, still online.
Fave Star guys?
They like follow
Nah,
500,000.
The funniest, and Diarrhea Brendan discovered it, but the community of Twitter people that are like, and it's kind of like a variant of the like, say what you want about me,
Right.
but don't talk about my friends. But the people that are like very outspoken about like, you abuse animals, you abuse children. Why don't you take it out on me, pal? Like posting like pictures of themselves to like addressing nobody.
yeah.
Just in general, if you dare hurt an animal, do it to me instead.
Wait, who were those guys that were doing that? The Fave Star guys?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a whole Fave Star world is like that, and like the I guess Felix calls them like vodka moms, you know, that are like mom drunk, online
Yeah.
drinking. you
Right.
know?
That's the worst. That's child abuse. If your parents are doing like lip sync videos,
Yeah.
but like changing the lyrics,
You
to,
can
like,
hear them
being about
asking for help on their
rosé.
homework in the background.
There's a
Yeah.
woman on Twitter.
Jesus
Yeah, there's a woman on Twitter I found that's the mom of like that meme success kid or whatever. It's a little kid on the beach and he's got his like fist.
Oh
like,
yeah.
this.
The
He's
little
like
baby, little fat
stiff
baby.
lip. Yeah. And like her whole thing is like, mom of the success kid. You know, here's the one that posted the
no.
picture. The meme comes from me. It's my child. You know,
That's
I'm
also
trying to do something with
That's
that.
also like three generations of memes ago.
Yeah.
when it was just like picture top text bottom, like
Right.
scumbag Steve.
trying to
and
like
Yeah.
cash in on it.
like how
Was that with,
There's
like,
no?
yeah.
I don't know. I would feel bad if I was a father. And first of all, I would make sure I would never put anything about my kid online.
Yeah.
If I had a kid, they would never be like, "Oh, I'm going to share this cute moment on Instagram," because it's like it's a violation of their privacy.
100%.
Your childhood is like filled with embarrassing moments, and like you know, it's like you're in a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Nobody should have any kind of public presence until they're at least like I don't know.
Sentient.
I mean, honestly, probably 25.
37
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
But yeah, they're like,
Whenever there's, like-
oh, here's my 8-year-old in his Thomas the Tank Engine underwear, you know, doing a gay sing along to Blues Clues, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Post that. I'm sure in like 6 years when he's in high school, that's not going to be used against him by me, you know, because at that point, sorry kid, silencers are coming off.
Oh yeah.
David,
I was the silencers were on before. I was still shooting children.
Yes,
but with
yes.
the silence.
Now it's louder.
silence is coming off. That's true. David after dentist is in jail.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Charlie bit my finger. I guess what he's biting now.
Yeah.
He's biting cock.
Yeah.
A different
Charlie,
kind of finger.
You bit my penis.
Charlie bit my penis.
Charlie bit my asshole.
Ouch, Charlie.
Ouch, Charlie.
Those were my balls.
My asshole hurts, Charlie. You bit my asshole.
Whenever they have those like videos of families doing like choreographed dances and
Oh,
like
yeah,
song
yeah,
routines,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, first of all, that dad is abusing everyone. You can,
I know
or,
that
like,
one family.
cheating.
He's got like
Well,
the
they got it-
Latina wife.
There was one where they got a divorce where it
Did
was
they?
like, yeah, and then they kept trying to be YouTube stars
Hilarious.
afterwards. They're like, yeah, we're going through some trouble right now, but like, I still want you to watch
It's
her
not going to
vids."
stop the vids.
Yeah, the vids
Yeah.
are still coming. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the like and fave.
But you know the ones I'm talking about? It's like a Latina woman, and it's like everyone's a brunette.
yeah.
She's pretty simple.
Who?
That family that does videos,
Who is it? The Proud Family?
The Addams family?
the Addams family. She could get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Morticia could get
Morticia?
it. Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I
yeah.
just thought it really
Oh yeah. No.
Nope.
Not allowed. No more. Fool me once.
No. Put it together if you can at home.
Yeah. We're gonna have to dump the tape for the next 7.5 minutes. Oh man, I want to do that bit out so bad.
Yeah, you're like sweating.
What about what was up with the Munsters?
Yeah.
They were just
The Munsters were like a
were they
bootleg?
before the Adams?
I don't know. I feel like they're maybe the
Because Morticia could get it.
contemporaneous.
There was, I guess, Tuesday was a child or Wednesday. What the fuck her name? Tuesday?
yeah.
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
But the Munsters had just one S niece or something. You know?
I feel
Who's
a
that?
little herp coming on my lip.
Oh, you herped up?
I think so. I feel it's tingling.
Do you have mouth herpes or cock herpes?
Yeah, mouth herpes.
Nice.
Yeah.
From like childhood though.
Yeah, from sucking off a
sucking off
man's
homeless
dick.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I have type 1, which can be both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't suck your own dick with that herpes sore.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't slice open your
Does
balls.
Valtrex work? Why doesn't everyone just use that?
You can. I mean, because I get like one cold sore a year.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about it.
Right.
And Valtrex is mostly for people who have like type 2, which you just get
what?
like constant, recurrent, like
Real
genital
slutty.
outbreaks. Yeah.
Oof. I'm glad I don't have that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I survived my raw dogging phase with an unblemished
You probably got
cock.
HPV.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
everyone does.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like- yeah.
Everyone has HPV.
I had the reason I went a couple weeks ago was I had a call from an old flame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 What,
That
what,
was
what,
cool.
what was his name?
Yeah. I was gonna.
You got to be quicker with
I'm
those
sorry,
stuff.
man.
Oh, speaking of gay.
Yeah. What was his name?
I
Age?
met John Waters this weekend. Cool
Yeah,
guy.
of course.
Yeah, what was
He's-
his name?
we were
Best.
both- yeah, what was his name?
It'd be so funny to do that to an actual gay guy.
Yeah.
I met the nicest guy the other week. I'd be like, yeah, what's his name? Be like,
Steven.
Eric.
Yeah.
Be like, is he? All right.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a good date.
uh,
That's gay,
damn,
dude.
dude. All right, what was her name?
Yeah, well, that's good. Anytime a gay guy's like, I met someone, be like, what was her name?
Yeah, what was your name, dude?
You eat
What's the
some
name
of
of the woman that
disgusting
fixed you?
pussy?
The Fixer.
That gross pussy.
I was pretty sure I had an STD though. I was like shocked I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
What did the old flame, the man, have?
Yeah.
She had a. It
This
sounded
is
scary.
the other Korean girl.
Gonorrhea?
Syphilis.
Should I
Sift
say-
up.
Should we say
Sift.
her name?
No, don't say
Her name is Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong Deuce.
Mm.
It's the second
Named up
Korean.
too. Yeah.
The Return.
But she wasn't sure if she was like before me or after me.
I could have sworn I had syphilis one time. I had this. It was on the top of my dick, an open sore the size of like a dime,
Oh.
just festering.
Oh, my God. On your dick head?
No, on like the middle of my dick.
Okay.
But apparently all STDs are fine except for HIV.
Yeah. So
What?
I had this
Yeah,
open
it's just,
sore,
uh,
and at that point it was like it was smaller, but you know it was just this like horrific thing.
Oh, that's gross.
and I went to
dude.
Planned Parenthood, and I was like, I got to see a doctor, you know, and they were
what
like,
was it? Ingrown hair?
well, they go, they were like, they were like, you got symptoms? I was like, yeah. They're like, well, you need to make an appointment. I'm like, well, can I make an appointment for now, today? They're like, no. And I'm like, well, when are the appointments available? And they're like, not till like Wednesday. And I was going out of town to do a weekend. So I had to like just fly to Appleton, Wisconsin.
With your dick all
All up,
bubbling
dude.
up.
And I
What
just
was
said the
it?
shows were
Oh,
terrible.
is that when you had that weird set you were telling
Yeah,
me?
yeah. I had a terrible weekend. And I was just in the comedy condo putting like oil of oregano on this open sore on my cock. Going around smelling like a pizza restaurant. And just in the bathroom, so depressed.
And what was it?
It just went away. I mean,
Oh,
it healed.
man.
It healed, and then I was like, "Well, that was probably
Was it an
that was,
Indian
I was
burn?
like, that was probably syphilis." And then I got tested years later, and no syphilis.
Nice.
Yeah, well, apparently
Couple years in
it's
between,
just,
though. Let
It's
it
just
ride.
penicillin.
Yeah, you just take penicillin.
Yeah.
No, you'll still pass. The way syphilis works, though, is you if you don't do anything about it,
You go insane.
it'll go away, and then it'll come back like all over your body. And if you don't do anything about that,
you
and it goes
die.
away, then it comes back and it like eats your brain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
you. Isn't that what
Yeah.
happened to Al Capone?
I thought it happened to Benjamin Franklin.
and the
Maybe.
Marquis du Sade.
Marquis de Sade.
Yeah,
Marquis du suck. Cock.
Yeah.
Marquis du
Got him.
and Marquis du Sade.
he loves while listening to Sade.
I love Sade, dude.
Do you?
Good. You know, it's a great album.
She's still hot.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
the new
she's
Janelle
still-
Monáe
it's
album
good.
is good. Speaking of black ladies,
Yeah, well, she just said I saw a
This is
thing
a
where
new
she's
type
like,
of black set, according to the New York Times.
right? Everyone's like, oh,
Breaking news: new type of black
oh,
set.
I didn't see that. Is that real?
There's some big article in the New York
Really?
Times.
Janelle Monáe?
Sunday Sec. No,
well,
no.
she said in Rolling Stone, she's like, she came out as, which is like, that's just
What's that?
bisexual.
You all the pots and pans in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What's
Is that what does that
Nice.
mean?
Get her done.
Get her done.
I think you like
Fizz
tables.
pans.
What do you
She
prefer?
fuck
A
women
ladle?
and men.
Well,
bitch.
she's having with a ladle and a saucepan.
That's right.
Yeah,
She
the
said,
kitchen.
Boy, I tell you,
Fry up
I don't
that
care who
pussy.
you are. That's funny right there.
That's such a good tag.
I don't care who you are. Well, actually, I do. I do care who you are.
No Muslims.
Right, that's just like that's just your bragging about being.
I don't know what the
bisexual.
difference is. I literally think they fables and inanimate objects.
No, I
and
don't
shit.
think that's.
I
what it
think
is.
so.
I think it's like I'm just into humans.
No, it means, yeah, you'll think kind of person.
I
which
think
is
they'll
women
animals
and
shit
men.
too.
Or trans people, I guess.
You guess, huh? Interesting coded
God,
language.
yeah, oh, God.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at what this. I think
I'm
it's
pretty sure it's just.
I think they like leaves.
They
Not
don't,
limited in
dude.
choice with
This
regard
is-
to
this is a-
biological gender.
This is
or
a Times
gender.
article. The New Black Hotties by Cecily Bowen.
What is it, like dad bod?
There
for
is a
blacks?
new blackens notions of attractiveness from the type of partner we want to the aesthetic choices we make for ourselves have shifted from glistening abs and perfect facial symmetry towards something more realistic, inclusive, and in many ways cooler.
Nice.
Artists like Donald Glover, Issa Rae, and Janelle Monáe have allowed us to see a more complex world.
Those people are
reflected
pretty
back-
though.
Validating, validating.
They're hot
no, this is
people.
what I hate. Validating black nerds, black queers, and black weirdos everywhere. It's like what the
Those
fuck
are
are you
just
in the
talking
New
about?
York Times.
First of
These
all,
are celebrities.
those are just hot
I
famous
know
people
it's,
who wear
it's-
glasses.
It's,
It's
exactly.
just the same
It's
thing
the
as
same-
dad bod.
It's worse than dad bod because it's like what
Black.
like first Donald Glover probably has abs.
yeah,
he doesn't. He in
goes-
his new music video, he's not wearing a shirt.
He's
He has
had
like
abs before,
He has a
though.
little belly.
he's had abs before.
He looks cute though.
He's
he looks
cute.
good. Yeah.
He looks cute.
Anyways, none of these people are like not traditionally
Monáe is
hot.
hot as shit.
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe. She's cute, adorable.
Blackens has blossomed into a celebration of eccentricity. No, it hasn't.
It's just scarves. It's
Yeah.
just black people
So it's-
wearing scarves.
It's somebody. Yeah, they
No, it's black people.
they
being
got
hipsters.
vintage glasses.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just. But yeah, they're hipsters now.
and some of them have abs.
Yeah.
Like-
All of them have abs.
Yeah, I hate this article.
yeah.
They're
We should do
born.
the new. You know what? Writing new podcasting. So,
Kinda
you know what I
true.
mean? Honestly, this pod right here.
Yeah,
boys,
well, here we go.
We got a little.
For so
something
long, black
everybody.
celebrities were hypers in a
Like-
way that never quite translated for real people of color like me. Think of D'Angelo's toned body in the video for Untitled. This standard was this standard.
That's the standard
Oh.
D'Angelo.
Are you
D'Angelo was
kidding me?
impressing.
Yeah,
he was
that was the
impressing.
standard.
Every black guy I met had chiseled 12 packs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and like Biggie Smalls.
Or they were-
never
or they were
fucked.
ugly, or they-
Everyone
yeah,
knows
yeah.
that. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's disgusting." This
Yep.
famous rapper.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
He beat Lil' Kim, right?
Oh, did he? I
Or
don't
Faith.
know.
He beat Faith.
I think he beat Faith,
Yeah.
which is a real bummer.
Yeah. What? You don't know what she did.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like it's like the 20s
So true,
rule.
Adam.
It's like the 20s rule for white people in the black community. It's
yeah.
There's the threshold is different.
Absolutely.
You know.
Especially 90s hip hop.
The new black spousal abuse. In the New York Times. Gone are the days of slapping a woman around in public. Now you do it with your Nintendo DS while riding around on Heelys. You know.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, well, I was saying podcast, boys.
Yeah.
You should write.
We do have
write an
three
article about us.
distinct body types.
Strong, two strong ones and one little
I
bit.
don't know about that.
One little skinny bit.
one little.
Two strong burly boys.
Oh, shut
one a
up.
little more cut than the other, and one little weak little.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not weak.
You're weak, dude.
No.
You're a little waif.
You don't have to face the trials and tribulations.
You're a
that
waif.
have to- Emotional.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Shut up. No.
You're, no, Nick.
The worst thing is giving Nick rules.
I know.
And then he's like gonna
It's
feel
fun
like he
though.
has
It
to
is kind of
break
funny
that.
to see
Yeah,
him.
dude, I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
You can't. FBI can't stop
You're
me.
so
dude.
naughty. Speaking of FBI, solidarity to
Yeah,
Jake
my
Flores.
man Jake. My man
What
Jake got
happened-
banned by Homeland Security.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He said he made the joke about killing ICE agents, and they came to his apartment,
Oh, nice though.
busted his ass down. They jacked him up, dude.
Mhm.
That's right. You went up with the police state. You better not. Don't be on Twitter making jokes.
Yeah.
On
Ever.
Twitter, he just joked about it on Twitter.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
fuck
made a
that.
joke on Twitter that he said he said white people can celebrate Cinco de Mayo if they kill one ICE agent.
That's
Oh, I
funny.
completely missed Cinco de Mayo this year.
That was
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
Oh my God, I missed Cinco.
Suck off the Gallo.
It was
Yeah,
funny to
suck
be in
off the-
Baltimore for Cinco
That's
de Mayo.
great.
Thanks,
Is that
man.
fresh from the top
You
off
know,
the
it's
dome,
off
or is
the
that
dome,
or
you
is
know?
that the week ago?
I might have been trying some stuff out
Okay.
by myself.
Yeah, you had that
Alright,
one in the
alright.
back.
Suck off the Gallos.
I saw a little twinkle in your eye.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having.
It was
some-
fun to be
There's
in
nothing
Baltimore.
wrong with it. I was
Yeah.
just asking. I want as a member of the community,
That's right.
I want to
The
know.
Mexican community?
No, the joking around,
the joke
having a
about
good time,
getting sucked off and everything.
I wanna know the
Having a good
process.
time community.
having a good time with your boys online.
just a couple boys having a good time.
Yep.
Just some
Online,
good
in
old
person.
boys, just sitting online. Beats all you never saw, downloading child porn since the day they was born.
Yeah, it was being in Baltimore yesterday for Cinco de Mayo was perfect because it's just perfect for that accent.
Well,
Just
them
that-
Duke boys are
that word.
downloading child pornography.
What are those characters?
the
Boss Hog.
yeah, that's the
Oh, Boss Hog. Let
Boss
me
Hog
beat off
and,
with this 7-year-old Ukrainian boy jerking his little limp cock off.
yeah.
That kind of thing.
That's
Where did it take place? West Virginia?
Hazard County. That's what
Is
the
that
Dukes-
really?
Yeah.
Ooh, the Dukes of
Oh,
Hazzard.
that makes
That's why
sense.
they're Hazard.
Do you remember Jessica Simpson in that movie?
Yes.
She was a 10.
She was hot as
She
shit.
looked so hot.
Yeah.
I used to jack off to Jessica
100%.
Simpson.
I used to
in
jack
that
off
movie.
Jessica Simpson in bikinis.
She was perfect.
Yeah, I like the
Her
she was named
thighs
after
were
the
so like
What was that, Nick?
shiny.
Simpsons. Doesn't matter.
What'd you say?
So I like that she was named after the Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
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 Shouts out Nick Lachey. Took her V card.
Did
Oh,
he?
right.
That's
I
not
forgot
true.
about Nick Lachey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was a virgin until she was 28 years old,
That's not true.
and then she Nick Lachey.
Mm-hmm.
You
and
like?
then, then she kept getting big time after that.
She got.
Shouts
fat
out to
and
Nick
ugly.
Lachey.
Remember when Ashley
Come on,
Simpson
man.
got
No, she
caught
didn't.
lip syncing
On
Yeah, on
SNL.
SNL.
That's the end of her career, and it's like, who? What? Was she supposed to have integrity?
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's
But she's not a federal judge.
She'll never be able to be on the Supreme Court.
Right? Yeah.
What? There was some weird like you can't lip sync on SNL thing
Yeah.
where it's like who gives a fuck?
I
She
do,
sucks at music.
I limp sync. That's
Yeah.
when I pretend my dick is hard. While
oh, nice.
is I let somebody else, my wife,
Uh-huh.
and then I sit in the other room watching, just gyrating with
oh,
my
nice.
Oh, like a.
You're not even in the room.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking through a monitor and I'm just
You're wearing 3D
I'm moving
goggles.
my hips back and forth. And my penis is limp.
Nice. That's pretty
cool.
cool, man.
It's
Yeah,
limp
yeah.
syncing.
Yeah, that's limp syncing.
That's cool. Just get a little nanny cam going.
Yeah, right. I wear my Samsung VR experience
Very
headset
nice.
while another man, my wife,
Well,
with a
not just
GoPro
any
on.
other man, Fred Durst.
Yeah, Fred Durst.
If
does
you
it.
really want to get the limp part
yeah,
of it.
that's okay. Yeah,
You know?
good.
Yeah.
Or the guy with the the weird
Break your
contacts.
face tonight.
Was
Just give me something to suck.
was
How about
chocolate
your
Stitch-
fuck? What's that?
Was
Burn it.
How about your fucking cock?
give me some.
Just one of those days, feeling like a gay train. First one to the plane leaves with some head for me. Right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back, because I'm sucking off your dick ass.
I love threatening to suck someone's dick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the best threats of all time.
Yeah.
You're a gay one. I was thinking that to Shut, the Grinch theme song.
Yeah.
You're a gay one, Mr. Shut.
He's just trying to go to sleep.
You
and
really
just
fuck
open
some
his
guys.
door a crack to sing these dumb songs, do
Literally
Obama impressions.
every day, dude. He wakes up and I'm just singing like this to him all the time. I just hear him sigh. There's days where he won't talk to me for 3 hours. I'm just at him with songs about him being gay and doing the Obama. Shut. And I'm gay.
I'm Ryan Shut. I'm gay.
So funny.
Yeah, that is good.
Come on, man.
Shouts out Rai.
I want to see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah, we should.
I haven't seen it in a while.
I would see it on the highway.
I know you see it on the highway. Where are they going?
I don't know.
Going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know because it's somebody's job to drive that thing, and it
slaughterhouse.
seems like they mostly stay on like
Just
the
full of
Jersey
pigs.
Turnpike.
Yeah, some terrible things happen inside that.
I'm so sad about
Wiener.
pigs, man. They're smart as shit.
Yeah, it is up.
They know
That
exactly
they
what the
taste
fuck is
good.
about to go down.
Yeah.
Too
When
bad that their
They're
bacon
so
is
delicious.
too epic.
Prosciutto. Bacon is
Yeah.
epic. It's epic sauce.
I'm about to throw my pants. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice. You know what I just watched before coming over here? Aliens.
This is a great movie.
It's so good. And by the way, a hilarious anti-Semitism.
Was James Cameron Aliens, then Alien was Ridley Scott?
Yeah.
Yes.
Aliens was definitely James Cameron. It was
Yeah.
definitely a James Cameron movie.
Mr. James Cameron, the bravest man that ever lived. You seen that South Park episode?
No.
Where
Yeah,
he goes to the
the-
bottom of the ocean?
The lowering the bar.
Yeah, can you hear the song up there, guys? Yes, yes, Mr. Cameron. Mr. James Cameron, the bravest man that ever lived.
I love Paul Newman, or not Paul Newman. What's his name?
Paul Newman.
Paul
'cause
Reiser.
The sauce guy.
Paul Reiser's character in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's just the most
How about
Jewish
Paul?
Jew of
How about
all
Paul
time.
Rapeser? Paul Rapeser,
Paul Rapeser.
mad about you raping me.
She was
That's good.
She was really furious.
Yeah,
Yeah, Helen Hunt.
yeah. Sorry,
He
Helen.
raped her?
Sorry, Helen. Hey, Helen. I hope you don't mind, but I raped you last night. Paul. Oh, brother, what's the mad about you theme?
I don't
gonna
remember.
pull it
Oh,
up.
baby, I'm very mad about
Hold
you.
on.
Toss salads and
Toss-
scrambled
Hey,
eggs.
I'm mad about you.
I'm mad about you.
That is it's so funny. I'm mad about you.
Oh, baby, I'm mad about you. Toss salads and scrambled
Yeah,
It
yeah.
rules so much that they.
I'm mad about you.
It rocks so much that they let him just do his own theme song, just
Yeah.
make up words.
Shouts out to Kelsey the God.
Yeah.
Kelsey, Boombaye. Okay.
Is this mad about you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This sounds like every '90s sitcom.
Yeah, Helen, I'm sorry about raping you last night. Paul Reiser.
Can stop my heart as much as you. Tell me all your secrets and I'll tell you most of mine. This ain't nobody's.
Nice.
Is that mad about you?
I'm mad about you. Bum.
I wonder what the story was.
The ultimate 90s
Boom,
thing.
ba, boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hello, Wisconsin. I'm mad about you.
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland Rock. I'm mad about you. What are some other good ones?
Simpson.
No, come
No.
on.
That's '90s.
The job's a joke and broke. You sucked my little
Yeah, yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 mad about
Mad
you.
about you.
Yeah.
Cleveland Rock.
This is just schizophrenia. Speaking of schizophrenia, it turns out there's a reason Tom was using an Irish accent on his album.
Uh-oh.
It's because he stole all those jokes from Frankie Boyle, who has a Scottish accent.
That's
So
crazy. dude.
somebody put it together. They did a whole. It's like all from one Frankie
No.
Boyle. It's from like a 10-minute Frankie Boyle clip.
No, Tom.
Yeah.
why?
Maryland?
No, yeah, all of this Harvard Gray stuff.
Oh, my
Frankie
parents
Boyle,
found
yeah,
found
I
the
recently
plot.
went to Maryland to get a Harvard Grass, and you know the thing about Harvard Grass is when you rag it in with a banana and a banana, got his down, and he gets in a zoo down, got it down, the balls down. It's like whenever he's
Hello,
crushing.
Winchester.
It's like, is this language? I don't know what he's saying.
That's crazy. He took a Frankie
And he
Boyle.
didn't think to change the accent.
And he stole the accent. Yeah. You know what he also stole? That weird laugh he's doing at the end of jokes, which is not something I remember Tom doing.
What is
That-
what is this?
that,
He
like,
does
weird-
that?
Yeah, yeah. Frankie Boyle does this like
He does. Jesus Christ.
yeah, and that's what
So-
Tom's doing it at the end of every joke. So he just stole all that from
So
Frankie.
now
God,
I-
Tom, I was rooting for you.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's like, just do bong hit transplant.
Yeah.
That is the greatest
It's a good joke.
It's the funniest thing anyone's ever written.
God,
It's
Tom
my
literally
favorite.
could go
Yeah.
on an ironic tour.
Dude,
He could just do that Wham City set.
That Ed
and
Trainer
crush.
clip is so funny, dude.
Tom, please
I've
open
tried,
for us on the
Pod.
road.
I've tried.
Can you think of a better
I've
opening act than
tried
Tom
pussy.
Myers
No.
for a live podcast
No,
for us?
the funniest thing in the world.
If
Day
he
and night.
did that exact set from the Ed Trader
A little
show.
bit about myself. I'm half from Maryland, half mentally retarded.
That rules, man. And he stole, and
My,
then he did the accent.
I got into yeah, we've done all that already.
Yeah.
the
I
mashup.
had to go to the hospital when my Samsung Galaxy S8 exploded. I said,
sucking
"Yeah,
up,
right. What
man."
am I gonna have? A bong hit transplant?"
I'm sucking off, man.
I'm out of you.
How could we
That
get
is.
in
I don't
his
know why
good
that's so
graces?
funny. We can't, dude. Tom's like a very
He's a
spiteful
man of
He
guy.
principle.
forgives, but he doesn't forget, man.
Yeah, no, he doesn't forgive.
No, he doesn't forgive.
He doesn't forgive at all.
It's
You know, it's funny because I thought
Death
he,
before
I
dishonor.
thought he was like when I used to know him. I thought he was like kind of like he had some humility or whatever.
Oh,
'cause he-
none.
and yeah, zero.
No,
and if you
he's got a
ever,
huge
if
ego.
you ever like, that was I remember being outside of EJ's Landing and we were talking about joke thefts one time, and Tom's like, I don't have to worry about that because most people don't even dare to touch my material with a 10-foot pole. He's talking about how like edgy he is. We were like, what the f you talking about? And he was like, because you suck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he was like, no, you know, it's just. I was like, you do stuff about the Kennedy assassination.
Charlie in the trees. He literally had a punchline that was Charlie in the trees.
Yeah.
That when I was starting, it was so like 2007. He's
What are
doing
you talking about,
Vietnam.
the Vietnam
Yeah, I'm not
War?
even kidding. Yeah, we were on a contest together. That's the one where my little brother
Yeah,
heckled him
right.
as a black guy. Did I tell that story? I'm
No.
sure I have. My little brother
In
Nick.
AAVE.
Yeah, my little
Yeah.
brother Nick, he came to EJ's Landing. It was the contest where it's a bringer. So I brought 5 people, and Tom is just bombing, right? And my little brother's like, Tom, just like talking like a black guy,
Yeah.
and just like keeps heckling him. And Tom can't handle it. He keeps bombing, and he just other people start heckling my brother, and I'm like, dude, come on, don't do that. It's hilarious, but stop. And then after the show, Tom comes up to me. He's like, hey man, that crowd was a little urban, huh? He's like, just goes over some of my stuff. Oh, that's what he said. He was like, my stuff's goes over the head of an urban crowd. And it's like
The black
he's
brain
saying-
is not
he's
evolved
saying
enough.
His jokes are too smart for black people, and no black people were heckling. It was my little brother doing.
I love that he
black
took
guy
it to
voice.
race science.
Yeah, he took it to race
The
science.
Negro
immediately.
brain is not evolved enough to
Oh, man.
understand bong hit
So many good memories. Anyway, can't believe he stole jokes, but
I can.
yeah,
I mean,
guess.
you know, he wrote over 2,000 jokes last year. So some of them have to be stolen.
What do you mean he wrote 2,000 jokes?
He says that in that album. He's like,
Really?
you know, I wrote over 2,000 jokes last year. So shouldn't you be able to
not
do a
prolific.
CD that's longer than 36 minutes?
It was
You're right.
36 minutes.
All his CDs
36. Yeah.
They're all like
Releasing a
32 to
12-minute
35
album.
minutes, yeah.
You know what's so
God
funny
damn.
is because like people are just listening to his on Apple Music now. Tom's probably gonna get like a huge royalty check.
Huge. He'll get like $12.
No, he's probably gonna
You
get.
get ripped off on streaming.
Nah, you make several $1 million.
No. Spotify is like
Yeah,
a
I
scam.
guess we should defer to Mr. Nickel and Dime over here.
Yeah, dude.
Adam
Artists.
Adam
Let's change his
bought
name
all
to
of-
J Change. How about that? That's a cool nickname.
I
for
wish
you.
I was
Jay
good at
Change.
What's
it.
up? Name's J Coin. Name's Coinstar. Coinstar runner.
Coinstar Runner.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm mad about you.
I'm mad about you.
Hey Helen, sorry I had to
Hey.
come into your room and rape you last night.
Weren't they married in that show?
Yeah, I guess.
they were.
I'm remembering it as their roommates.
Yeah,
It was,
I know, I know.
No, they were
her
married.
lecherous roommate.
No, I think
They're like, imagine
That's
someone.
right. That's very nice of you to let me stay in your apartment. Sorry
He
about
was
that.
in.
I went ahead and helped myself to some.
Is that what Paul Reiser? I don't remember what Paul Reiser sounds.
That's
like.
pretty good. Yeah.
kind of a Jewish kind of New York.
Is that it? Is this? Is it?
Yeah, you
it's
got it.
like this sort of?
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got something
Not
like
that,
this.
Maybe a little.
No,
bit
that's
more
good.
subtle.
More
Maybe a little
subtle.
bit more Long Island.
More Long Islandy is
I don't
something.
know.
That's
yeah, Hey,
fine.
here I am.
He was in Barry
I'm
Levinson's
a rapist.
Diner.
So are you,
Yeah,
Adam.
he was.
Baltimore
That's
classic.
the thing me and you have in common is that we both rape people.
Yep,
Well, yeah,
that's
you both
another
got bar
thing that
mitzvahed.
that you know
Yeah.
certain.
Is that what he
People
sounds
will
like? I feel like
Yeah.
that's close. I haven't heard
No,
him
that's
talk.
him. That's him. You
Is
got
it?
him. That's
Is
good
that
enough.
okay? All right. Not
Good
good
enough.
enough, dude. It's got to be perfect.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm
listened-
over here doing all these voices. I have
gotta just watch
I
a
got
couple
zero
YouTubes.
feedback on my Philip Seymour Hoffman.
We said it was great.
We loved it.
I don't,
both
but was it
fans.
accurate? I don't know.
It was
I
good.
It was fine.
Somebody
man.
needs to guide me
What do
here.
you
I need
want?
creative
It's
feedback.
good.
You need constant.
I need new
positive
voices.
reinforcement.
I need new voices always.
Philip sucked guys
Never
off.
stop doing voices.
For
Oh,
Philip
yeah.
sucked guys off, it was great. Man.
Okay.
For fans of
Just
basketball,
let me suck your cock.
I had one about the 76ers forward. What's the Turkish guy's name?
The Suckety Dixers.
Oh, well, he's maybe not.
Whatever.
Turkish.
What's his name? I can't believe I'm forgetting his
ugly
name.
ass.
The Suckety Dixers is
The
pretty good.
Suckety Dixers is really good.
Yeah.
This-
I called Battlestar Galactica Fagglestar
Irsan
Faggalactica
Ilyasova.
one time.
Yeah, Squirtson eats Astley Asova.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
apparently he's like of mysterious origin.
Yes, he might be something else.
He's a man from
He's
nowhere.
a man eater.
Whoa, whoa, here she comes. Look out, boy, she's mad about you. Yeah. Starring Paul Reiser.
Oh God! Starring Paul Reiser.
Yeah, that's his theme song.
Here comes Helen Hunt.
She's the other one on the show.
Also,
Was there
Phoebe.
literally anyone else on that?
Phoebe
Did
was
they
on
have
it.
like a
The guy
kooky
that
best
played
friend?
his brother Ira.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
Who
a
was
character.
it?
I don't know, but he looked like Paul Reiser, so I assumed he was his
Maybe
brother.
it was his
in
real
life.
brother.
I mean, Ira.
Phoebe was in it.
Ira
Phoebe
mad
from
about
Friends?
you.
Ursula, the waitress, is actually they.
Oh, it's a
They're
mashup.
in the same
A
universe.
Who played Ira on Mad About You?
Mm-hmm. Your mother's penis.
Paul Reiser, Helen Hunt, and Ramsey and others.
Okay.
Ramsey and others.
Ramsey?
Description. And no. Paul Reiser, Helen Hunt, and Ramsey.
And
Anne
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
I thought she was and Ramsey.
Yeah, you know.
Like a one named like black
there was a
comedian.
Persian kid in my school named Ramsey.
Ramsey?
That was the horniest guy I've ever met in my
Uh-huh.
life. He would like bark at women. He would be like, "Ruff, ruff," and
This sounds like a mentally retarded person.
no, he's not. He's got like a kid now, and he told a story about how like he would ask this old lady in his neighborhood to tell him what masturbation was, and he would get so horny he would just go beat off to this old lady describing masturbation to him. And then Ramsey was the guy that we were trying to. One of our friends had a horse. And we were trying. He said he would horse his pussy. We were like, Ramsey, would you horse for $400? And he was like, no. And then we showed him a picture of a horse pussy, and he was like, yeah, I'm in. But then we couldn't get the guy whose horse it was to agree.
I'm reading, I'm reading iTunes reviews of Mad About You. Love this show. Thanks for adding. Best to watch with a partner. You will both see a different episode. For one half, the girl will say, see, why don't you get it? And the second half, he'll say, oh, yeah? Why do you guys always do that? No. This dumb puts on this show.
Yeah.
And
Alone.
she complains, alone. Or she does it with a boyfriend. She complains about it, and then the guy just leaves or rolls his eye.
Comes
Fucking
inside of her.
Best scene, in my opinion. Jamie walks into the living room, looks at Paul, holds up toilet paper roll and a holder in her hands, puts roll on holder, and says, voila, every girl has wanted to do that at least once in her life.
Yes,
oh my God.
queen.
It's
Go
five
off, Helen.
5 stars by Uppity Woman.
No way.
That's
Uppity woman.
that sounds like when Russians try and be black conservatives.
Yeah, that sounds like fake.
Yeah.
Like
The realist,
MAGA black.
the realist
Yeah,
MAGA
yeah,
guy. Yeah. The realist MAGA shorty.
Yeah. I
The
still don't
dope
know.
conservative.
I don't know the details. Where do you see who played Ira?
Who
on
gives
the
a
show?
dude?
The audience demands.
Do you think,
The
Nick?
people
do
who
you think,
listen to this podcast want me to go
Want to
through.
know who Ira was?
Yeah, yeah.
Nick, do you think that
Oh,
Mr.
just
Hands
search
that was
it.
his first time to horse?
And the first
Of
of all,
course not.
Mr. Hands is weird because, hold on, man. About
Or
Of
was
course
it-
it wasn't his first time.
no, because the Mr. Hands video, the guy in the video is not the guy from the story who died.
Oh.
That's just a video of a guy being by a horse,
Oh, and they
and then
conflate them.
yes, and then there's another
Really?
story about a guy that died.
Wait, so that guy lived?
The guy's name is John Pankow. Jesus
John,
Christ.
John Pankow.
Yeah.
Is that where Pankow breadcrumbs come from?
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that family?
from
You've brought shame to the Pankow family. How dare my son be a horse?
Yep.
Okay, Paul.
All he ever did
Here's
was-
the guy. Here's who plays the brother. Look at this cunt's face.
Yeah, he's got a horrible head.
Look how stupid this
Oh,
guy looks
God.
with his 80s mullet.
That's
The early
rough.
90s mullet. And
That's
his
a
Paul
stand-up
receding
Reiser was
comedy
famous.
mullet.
as-
hair. Yeah.
I can't believe how famous
That's
he
a
was.
HBO Young Comedian
Remember how
special hair.
That's how cool boomers thought that they were in the 80s. Like, I'm gonna have a cool mullet and a little stupid ass earring.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Big suit and a tiny tie, like a
Fucking
thin tie.
cocksuckers. Not like us millennials.
Us cool guys.
Us millennials that are
The greatest
permanent
generation.
children.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be 40 years old, saying gay and
Oh
retarded,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
having a good ass time with my boys.
100%.
Until my heart explodes, or I have some horrific aneurysm, or
Yep.
Going to
Some-
90s dance parties.
yeah, making fun of mentally unfit comedians.
Who live with their parents
with
and
their
have
parents in
objectively tragic lives. While we
Yeah.
make over 6 figures.
Look, dude, I've never bullied them.
Yeah, no way.
I haven't
There's
done it.
no way anything
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
ever
Nick,
done
that's true.
to Tom Myers could be
that's
construed
true.
of as bullying.
John Pankow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant that's who played, or that's who Mr. Hands was.
Oh no. Ira is John Pankow.
Oh no! Here's how stupid I am. I saw that Ira
thought the
from
brother
Matt, hold
from
on.
Mad
Matt,
About
you
You.
said I thought because I thought I just discovered that the guy from the Mr. Hands video was also the because I forgot we were both looking it up.
You're like, this is a crazy
Yeah.
coincidence.
Well, here's how I found it. There's this Ira Pankow image on Google because someone has a fan page dedicated to the brother
Hell.
from Anna.
Yes, this is still up.
Yes, of course. It's on
Oh,
tripod.
suck me off.
KP.
Please, I'm gay.
KAYPEE dot tripod.com.
What's tripod.com?
It was like GeoCities.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Shouts out GeoCities. Could you look at porn off GeoCities or no?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because
I don't
Tumblr, I know, had porn.
know. Tumblr, yeah, that was later on.
Yeah, blank girls. Whatever.
Yeah, well, like whatever
every flavor
porn
you
star-
wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember went in like a weird hole on Tumblr one day where it was like hot girls smoking meth. There was like a hot girl tweaker thing. There was like a tag. There was like a tag. Yeah, but they kind of like. Well, I don't know if. Well, I guess girls could fuck meth. I don't know if guys can. Like,
But did
that's
they
like a
show them
god-
getting
Yeah, they're like in bikinis and like naked and like smoking meth.
Nice.
And I was like, this is kind of erotic.
Did
maybe.
you jerk off to it?
I don't know if I did.
Yeah, you did.
Probably.
I used to jerk off to Brazilian girls.
Oh, I mean, that's classic.
Yeah, black girls.
We've
yeah.
talked about. You think Mike is still down there?
Mike in Brazil.
In
Yeah,
Brazil?
he can't get his visa. He's got visa problems.
You know
so he
where
keeps
Mike
fucking-
actually came from Germany.
Really?
Yeah, he did some weird things around
Oh, I see,
1937
yeah.
to
Yes,
1945.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So he's hiding out in Brazil.
Yeah, his original name wasn't Mike.
Oh.
He was
Mikhail.
Mikhail Hitler.
Mikhail Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, suck me off.
Nate, what are you looking at on your phone?
No.
We were doing a
No, I'm
great
looking-
Mike in Brazil riff.
Oh,
that you-
sorry. I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at now.
Do you remember
this
that
guy's
porn?
wife? Huh?
Who? Ira Prakrow or whatever the John
Yeah,
Prakrow.
Ira Prakrow.
Who's his wife? A horse?
You can't hold a thought in your
John
head for more than 5
Prochnow.
minutes.
What's his name?
you're just like severely mentally disabled.
I truly am, man.
It's just your head's just filled with M&Ms and it just
I
pushes
wish
out
it
thoughts
was.
immediately.
I wish it was, man.
Yeah. What's his name? Dingus Blumauer? What's that guy's name again? Mr. Hondo?
Mr. Hondo's a great
Playing
name.
cats. doesn't he?
Did you just come up with that, Mr. Hondo?
I like
Mr.
That's
Hondo.
a thing, right? No, that sounds like from something.
No, it's a cool name.
That's
though.
a really cool name.
I'm gonna name my son Mr. Hondo.
Yeah.
Mr. Hondo Halkias.
This is my son, Mr. Hondo.
That's his first name is Mr. Hondo. As a baby, you have
That's
to call
the
him Mr.
coolest little
Handout.
kid, dude. Yeah, he's literally born with sunglasses on.
Mr. Handout Halkias, bitch.
He's like fucking adult
Except
women.
I'm taking my wife's name, dude. Because I'm an ally.
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
I'm going to take my wife's dignity. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, hey,
Bitch.
pal. Any woman seen in public with you take her dignity.
Yeah. That's why I can't wait for my wedding because I'm going to have a gun in my pocket pointing
That's
at the
good.
woman the whole time.
That's
And then another one at the priest.
Because you love weddings so much.
I love getting
It's going to be a
married.
Mexican
Yeah,
standoff.
you love getting married
Yeah,
so
everyone
much.
has a gun.
Yeah.
The wife to the priest.
I had a gun-themed wedding.
Oh, suck my dick.
Actually,
Nick, since he was a little boy, has been
I
planning
dreamed of
his
the-
fairy tale
the
wedding.
perfect wedding. Adam's always talking about getting married.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
his thing.
Yeah.
He wants to be a father now.
Yeah, I want to,
He's
Are
trying
you
to
ready? Are you ready to be a father?
No, I don't think I'm
You'd be
ready.
a terrible father.
Why would I be a terrible
You'd
father?
be a good father.
I think I'm actually
I would make it
very
a
nice to
point
the people in my
to
life.
see to it.
Yeah, you could
That
never
you would
see
be.
his child.
Uncle Nick would
You could
try
never
to
see Uncle
ruin-
Nick.
Yeah.
Mr. Hank
It was so
now.
funny when we went to your dad's house and you held your nephew, and it was such a it was like a
Oh,
such
yeah,
a
yeah.
foreign like
That was really funny.
Yeah.
like Nick was just so like did not
He
know
did
what
not
to
know how
do with like
handle
a cute baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll never see that kid again.
It was like it wasn't even like you were holding a human. It was
No,
like
it was
you
like
were
a
holding
sack
a
of-
turd.
A sack of.
That's like
It
your
was like he was
face
holding a
looked-
Thanksgiving turkey, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a frozen turkey.
Yeah,
He's
like
handling
an
it.
uncooked
Yeah, exactly.
butterball
Yeah, he's like,
turkey.
"Ugh."
I don't know. They put me on the spot. I didn't want to hold a baby and have my picture taken.
Well, also to your like to be fair to you, you were sick and the baby was also sick.
Oh, that's right. The baby was
Yeah.
sick.
They're like, yeah,
And he had a nice big dick.
huge.
The
For a
baby?
baby.
The baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
You'd see
girl,
it through
but
his diaper.
yeah, it's a girl baby. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, she must have herself in a dick shape.
Yeah, I'm in a group text right now. I guess one of my cousins had a kid.
Oh, nice.
They keep posting pictures of the kid, and the day it was born, I'm like, oh, what cute, or whatever. But now it's like been a couple weeks, and they're still sending pictures of the kid, and everyone else is like, oh, what a sweetheart. And it's like, am I supposed to be doing that?
Yeah.
I guess I should.
You could check in every once in a while.
Yeah,
You could
but it's-
taper off.
Nothing's changed. It's a baby.
Right, right.
It's like
No, it changes.
The day it's born, let me know when it's walking or something.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's there's plenty of opportunities to wear cute little outfits between now and then.
The return of Ron Bender.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I just thought about people not being able to walk.
You automatically
So you
thought
free
of a man
associated
doing
it?
stand-up comedy in a wheelchair,
yeah,
which is admittedly a very funny image.
yeah, yeah. But I love too. He's still got the big gulp in the.
Oh,
picture. That big gulp that he used to carry around with him. Gotta have my soda. The thing I like about that guy, he sounds like the animated Garfield. They have the same voice.
I didn't spend much
Jeez,
time with
Odie.
him. I think literally just that one CD recording.
I used to see him because Irwin used to pal around with him too.
Nice.
I don't know how they met that guy.
Ron Bender.
Where
was he from?
He lives in like Salisbury.
He's taking a quick 2.5
Yeah,
hour
yeah.
drive.
Yeah, actually, I used to live in Salisbury, Maryland, and somebody broke in my house, beat me, raped me, left me for dead. Police chief and the mayor were involved.
Oh, that's the same guy.
No, that's a lady that I worked with. But she
Yeah,
told me
that's
the story.
right. Okay.
That's the only frame of reference I have for Salisbury.
For Salisbury.
It's just on the eastern
It's
shore.
Eastern
You
Shore.
have to
It's like-
drive through it to
It's
get
like
to Ocean
It's
City.
like what, like 30 minutes from Ocean City?
Yeah, about
Something like that,
It's
yeah.
on the other side of the bay.
There's one of the state colleges is there. Salisbury is
right.
where you go if you
Salisbury's-
can't get into any.
Salisbury
Anywhere else.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
No,
you-
Frostburg's also a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's whether you want mountains or
Yeah.
the
Or
beach.
close to the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close to the beach, sort of.
Man, Maryland's got everything, huh?
Oh yeah,
I can
shitty
see why you'd,
mountains.
you'd stay there forever.
Oh yeah.
Just writing jokes about Havre de Grace.
They said when God was painting the earth, he put deserts and mountains, and he had a little bit of each paint left.
And he made
And
Maryland.
that's the state of Maryland.
They actually do say that.
About the state of Maryland?
No, yeah, that's true.
No way.
Yeah, that's like a thing about Maryland is that it's like it's got
I think it's
every
a-
type of topography.
I think it's a hack thing a lot of people say from
They don't-
a
yeah,
lot of
they-
different states.
I don't know. Yeah, do they have deserts in Maryland?
Yeah,
Where?
Allegheny County.
Right in the Allegheny Sahara.
Yeah,
guess
Washington
it's-
Washington County's got deserts.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Maryland does have
Go
it
to
all.
the sand
Yeah,
dunes of Allegheny County.
Yeah, dude, Hagerstown is
Yo,
looks no different from Santa Fe. Yeah, here I am.
Tumbleweeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. God bless Maryland. I'm going back. You were just there.
Manly
I
deeds,
was just
womanly
there
words.
this morning.
That's right. Manly deeds, womanly words. That's rules.
We had
I
a-
forget about that one.
We had a real Dundalk Uber driver yesterday, and he was saying He's like, so what are y'all doing for Cinco de Mayo? He's like, watch Caps game. Definitely watch Caps game tonight. And I was like, oh, we're here for a film festival. He's like, oh, what you're gonna want to do is set up ESPN alerts so you can get the Caps game scores. He was like, I was like, I don't even like.
I
that.
love that. Yeah, I hate the
Baltimore loves the
Caps.
Caps.
They
I
really
never
do.
knew that. Yeah,
because
Are
they're
they
so
good?
racist. They don't watch basketball.
they lose every playoff.
They're not good
to the
but
the
it's a
same
DC team. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
DC. Baltimore's a
The-
different place.
The Bapitals. How about that?
DC
You call it
sucks.
The Brapitals.
that? The Rapitals. The Capitol Steps. That's something that
Oh.
sucks.
Yeah, it's an improv group.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like they sing about
Or an a
politics.
cappella group or
Yeah,
something.
acapella.
One of my best riffs of all time was on Periscope. We were in New Hampshire with Virgil and Felix, and we were making fun of the Capitol Steps. We were doing Ben Carson
Hell yeah.
in the Capitol Steps, and he goes, "Shame on a bleep who can't operate on a brain on
That is good.
I read
It
his
was good.
Wikipedia recently. Very interesting.
Why are these shoes here?
It's Adam's shoes.
Those are not mine. Those
It's
are my
Adam's
girlfriend's.
girls' shoes.
They're
wearing-
red.
It's Adam's geisha shoes. He
Do you
wears
jack off on these?
to
Well,
jack
no,
off.
but when
what if we
Dasha
found out
is out of
Adam was
town,
actually
I
paying
like
to
to
jack
play
off
dress
old
up.
Chinese men? He goes and gets a massage. And he's like the happy ending, but reverse style.
He jacks off the
Chinese. We're doing a Chinese fire drill on the happy ending.
Chinese fire.
Everyone gets out and jerks off in a circle.
That's
around
the
each other.
Travolta move, right? Was that he kept trying to jack off
Yeah, yeah.
male
He would
masseuses?
open up his asshole.
let me get your dick over here. I can't wait to suck on your dick. Hey, Adrian.
yeah.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. I'm mad about you.
I'm mad about you, nigga. John Travolta.
I'm John Travolta over
I'm
here.
walking John Travolta.
Whoa.
Christopher.
Yeah, he is clearly bald and wearing a series of
piece.
wigs.
Of course, a lot of celebrities are like that. In
Well,
fact, the only
why didn't he get
only
plugged?
guy that's like not able to hide it is Brendan Fraser, and it like cost him his career.
You think he got molested or something? Wasn't he like?
Man, that's why I got
Wait,
so much
in
respect
Encino
for
Man?
Billy Zane. Billy Zane like just had the slightest hint of going bald, and he was like, shave it all off.
Done.
Just got rid of all his hair, and then if he's like in a movie, he's like, yeah, just give me a wig.
Yeah.
And then for he's just all otherwise.
He's also beautiful though. Dude.
he is. He's
got
very pretty.
beautiful.
He's got
fucking
great
bone
eyebrows.
structure.
Yeah.
But it's eyelashes.
Is it
He
his
wears mascara.
Does he?
That's all you need to do. You want to have pretty eyes, put mascara.
Bro, I got long eyelashes.
Really? I thought Billy Zane has like very strong
Hold on, let's
eyebrows.
pause for a second. Stop. You're 300 pounds. You're missing a tooth.
First of all, I'm 269.
You-
Okay, I was 274 3 weeks.
You're
weeks
too
ago.
much.
I have lost 4 pounds. Okay, so please
5
respect that.
pounds.
5 pounds.
That's just
Respect
cheese
that.
weight.
Yeah,
I have
that's
not. no.
water.
Yeah.
No, it is
No,
not.
it's not
I
even
stopped
water.
drinking water.
It's not even water. There's cheese weight on top of water weight. Stop hasn't even got into water weight yet.
It's floating. It's just slices of cheddar floating on top of water weight that I haven't lost yet.
Yeah. He's got just some Baby Bell wheels crammed up his ass.
Fuck, I would love a nice baby.
Dude, I love Baby Bell wheels.
I like
I
eating
want
them
my
in
Baby
the
Bell, Baby Bell,
supermarket.
Baby Bell cheese
Mad about
wheels. People aren't gonna like that at all, but it's so funny to me.
That's my favorite. That's better than. We might have to replace songs about sucking off your father with
Just being
Mad
about
you.
Paul
theme
Reiser
song.
and Helen Hunt's mad about you.
Yeah. Hey, Helen. Sorry, I'm so mad about you.
That's good. I think he has like a sharp, like a kind
No,
of.
it was fine. He's
affect.
fine.
No, you
It's-
did it good.
It's good. It's good to see you not so mad anymore, Helen, about that rape I
yeah,
committed.
that was
Helen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Helen.
Helen,
I'm Ryan Shutt.
Ryan Shutt,
I'm gay.
and I'm gay, and I rape. That one is definitely just for us.
Fuck. I like how like just an episode ago, I was like, Tom Myers has schizophrenia, and then like this is what's funny to me. I don't know how to fight jokes. What I think is funny is Ryan Shutt as Barack Obama explaining Paul Reiser.
Apologizing that he is Paul Reiser and that he raped Helen.
That's a good joke, dude. It's multifaceted. It's me, Paul Reiser.
I'm Paul Reiser.
I'm Ryan Shutt. I'm Ryan Shutt.
I'm gay. I'm gay and I raped you, Helen. Oh, yeah, I'm going to Be More, I think, next week. My little bro's birthday.
Mommy's day.
I'm having another day where I eat an entire bag of granola.
Nice.
Granola isn't like good for you. It's like sugar.
Yeah, I know it's not
Yeah.
good for me, you idiot. I didn't say it was good for me.
But it's fake good
But
for
it
you,
feels like it's
No,
good
yeah.
for you,
though.
right?
They definitely
It's like
fucking...
oats.
Yeah, it's
and
like
seeds.
it's like going down on a girl with a hairy pussy, or like a girl with like a really hairy pussy, and you're like,
Mhm.
oh, there's no way I don't need to use a condom. She's
Sure.
from out.
That makes sense.
She hikes.
That's
There's
right.
no way.
Mhm.
There's a
She's
natural,
clearly
there's
just
a
gonna
natural
be clean.
flora and fauna in
Yeah.
pussy
She left her
hairs.
expensive boots from REI on the whole time.
Mhm.
You know, she
That's right.
smell her whole body smells like her pussy.
That's right.
And that's what eating a granola
Baltimore is filled with a lot of those types.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of smelly girls.
Everyone smells, and I don't know why they do that. My friends that are like successful
have
smell.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I saw Dan like 2
Dan
nights
smells.
ago and he smelled fine.
Really?
I noticed that.
That
I
motherfucker
actively
doesn't
noticed
shower
that he
usually.
smelled fine.
Well, good for him.
And his hair was like, he was like
Okay.
looking, he was looking
well,
like
maybe it's
kind of
'cause
well kept.
They were out of towners,
Yeah, he was hanging out with the film people.
the film people.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep those little curls on the back of his head looking nice.
Yeah.
Um,
No, his hair. He had a haircut, and his beard was.
a
kind
lot of the Wham
trimmed.
City bros, except for Ben Showers. Ben's a very clean boy.
Ben's yeah.
They'll be here Tuesday, actually.
Where are they playing?
I don't know.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
are
go
you
check it
opening?
out. I might. I don't know. I gotta
Yeah.
ask. But I'll definitely go check
I'll
it
go
out.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, Baltimore smells bad, dude. And then those people are in completely segregated from like the bros. It's either those artsy kids that don't smell good, or it's just like
Or
total
the
bros.
Vineyard Vines kind of
yeah,
guys.
Vineyard
Yeah.
Vines kind of guys, and then like
boat shoes.
boat shoes, trying to get sucked off.
Yeah, I saw.
And then you got your West Baltimore.
I saw
people
a
that say
custom
Doug. I love
guy in
Doug.
Baltimore, custom vineyard, not custom, but it was Maryland crabs with the Maryland flag, Vineyard Vines shorts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's.
I used to have a
That's
shirt
cool.
that said, "Don't mess with me, I'm crabby."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It was
nice.
a picture of a crab.
Right from the gift shop
Yep.
next to the
Inner Harbor.
TCBY treats.
TCBY.
Touching Christian boys.
That
young.
one area.
Touching them young, brother.
That's a treat.
um,
Real
Oh,
treat.
yeah.
that one area by the monument, the Baltimore Washington Monument, is
Mount Vernon.
really nice.
Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you have to be like rich to live there?
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
It looks like Europe.
comparatively rich. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, you can find a nice spot.
You get an apartment over there. I mean, if
Uh-huh.
you're making like, an apartment there is probably like $900 a month, maybe a little bit more.
I would say more.
$900?
I would say more.
For like a room, or like a full apartment,
Oh.
A one bedroom,
a one bedroom. Well, yeah, that would probably be like
$1,200,
yeah,
$1,300,
somewhere around
something
there.
like that.
That's good.
Oh, it's good
Yeah.
compared to here. Yeah.
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 I mean, you can find one. George had a nice ass one bedroom for like $700. In
Yeah,
Charles
dude.
Village.
In Charles Village.
Yeah.
Where did you live before?
live in
you-
Charles
Village.
I lived in Greektown with my parents, and then I lived in Charles Village with
Uh-huh.
the boys. With the boys, that's where I had a lot of sex.
My place in Waverly was $250 a month.
Yeah, my room was $300 in that Charles Village house.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
$250 a month, and like Waverly's not bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Charles Village is nice.
Yeah.
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 I'd like to get some property down in Be-More. You know,
Yeah.
buy a bulldog. You know, just retire.
Yeah, I had a
Retire
proper
at 31.
Right?
to
Why a
Baltimore.
bulldog? Because it looks like you.
Because it looks like me. Because it's the dog
Yeah.
version of me, of course.
Icy.
Wear a
looks
little
like me.
tracksuit,
No, the
Come
dog
on.
version of you is like
Icy looks like me. We're both beautiful.
a little poodle with like a
No, more of a Jewish dog.
the Italian
like a-
greyhound. Those are the little.
I don't know.
that,
Those are
that
like
flying
elegant.
elephant guy from the first Star Wars movie. That's the type of dog Adam would be.
What?
They're like, the boy's mother.
Oh,
goes
yeah,
next."
yeah.
The
That's-
Jewish slave owner.
That's
Yeah.
the dog he would
The
be.
Jewish slave
that
owner
guy
alien.
You know the boy would win. That is not fair. Where is my chance cube?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
Jewish
I would. Nick, you would be like A yappy ass little dog,
No,
dude.
not even true at all.
You'd be a little
I'll
too-
be the
you'd be-
perfect, some kind of retriever.
No, you
No,
wouldn't.
absolutely,
Labrador,
absolutely not.
loyal,
Those are friendly and nice.
the best dog.
You'd be
me.
a yappy ass little.
Yeah.
No, not even.
You'd be a rescue, first
a
of all.
chihuahua.
Yeah, you'd be a traumatized rescue.
Not even close.
Yes, you
Yeah.
would. Yes, you would.
I'll go up right now.
Because you have no trauma.
You would be some kind of little best dog.
No, you would be like.
I'm a bulldog for sure.
A fat pug.
You'd be
We've
a
already said bulldog. You
not a
agreed.
bull. You're not a bulldog.
You already agreed. You were
Stop
on
it. You
record.
look like
Because
the-
I
yes.
know. I asked you why a bulldog, and I said because it looks like you,
Mm-hmm.
and you said yes. That doesn't mean that I think it looks like you. I just was trying to
No.
understand
In
your
his
rationale.
mind, it
I
looks
saw
like
the look
him.
in your
In
eyes.
mind. No,
I
you
saw
didn't
the look
see-
in your
First
eyes.
of all, there's never a look in my eyes.
You're right. They're very empty and hollow. Always.
First of all, I don't
I'll
know why
stare-
you're
I'll
having
put
this argument.
holes
Bulldogs
through your
aren't
face, man.
particularly attractive looking dogs.
They're cute as hell.
Because
Shut
it's,
the
I would
fuck
say, it'd be
up.
more
and
of a
much like
pug.
Stav, they die early because
Yeah.
their body
A
can't
pug,
take their
a pug
proportions.
makes more sense, but an obese pug.
A pug does not make more sense. A
Oh, like the
bulldog.
dog
Trouble
from,
breathing.
from Men in Black.
You guys
Yeah,
are out of
that's
your
like
mind.
stop.
I'm a beautiful
An ugly
bulldog.
little pug.
An ugly
bitch.
pug.
You're a
Pugs
ratty
are
ass
gross.
chihuahua.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Adam,
not a
you're-
ratty
you're
ass
gay cat,
chihuahua.
actually.
No,
Adam's the
icy, dude.
Jewish slave owner elephant guy from Star Wars.
You're earnest.
That one we agreed on.
That is true. That one we can all agree on.
You are
a lion.
No.
no
Yes, the leader
No.
of the animals.
of
No.
the dogs, the best dog.
I'm the best one. No, I refuse to accept anything less than golden retriever.
You're definitely not a golden retriever.
Probably golden retriever.
No chance.
Probably
whatsoever.
yes. Golden
No.
retriever.
You're some little Chihuahua
Labrador.
Rottweiler
No,
mix.
not even close.
up.
Not even close.
Yes, that's
You're
totally
absolutely
accurate.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah. You're like the product of like a very small dog being raped by a
yeah,
very
yeah,
big
yeah,
dog.
by a big dog.
Yeah. Or maybe the other way around in some hilarious kind of. That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
funny. When
It
you
is
see,
funny
like,
when a little dog with big ass
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. It's crazy that they're the same animal. You know,
Yeah.
because of us breeding them.
Slavery, dog slavery.
Yeah. Dog.
They're all
Is that what the
wolves.
Nazis wanted? They wanted like some
Basically.
like bulldogs and some.
Basically,
That
yeah.
movie Dog Years a Slave.
That'd be crazy if the Nazis
All
got
slaves
to,
go to
like,
heaven.
keep doing that. I mean, I guess they just wanted one kind of dog, right? They wanted all German shepherds,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They would have killed Shiba Inu, Japanese.
Do you think slaves went to heaven?
Of course,
What do you mean, of course?
God saved
But
them.
you can't be a bad. You can be a bad slave.
like a bad person.
Yeah, and be a
So
slave.
your justification is that some of them were bad people
not my justification for slavery.
for
I'm asking
400 years of slavery.
when they went to. I'm not excusing the
love
baller cost. I think it's a bad.
Baller
the
cost.
baller
That's how I refer to it. And they stole all those balling ass, all those
Jesus
ballers from
Christ.
Africa.
That
Anyways.
is very funny.
It is very funny. Anyways,
He did text
no,
that
I'm saying,
to the thread.
I'm saying if they all go to heaven,
Mm-hmm. So we're saying heaven's real.
because all dogs go to heaven. That's not even true. Carface goes to hell. That's what happens in the movie,
Oh, you're right.
I don't remember.
doesn't he? He goes to
I
hell.
don't- I don't
dude.
remember,
No,
actually.
you know what? He goes to heaven.
So
I
if
guess,
dogs go to heaven, I think slaves go to heaven.
Also, let's another unsympathetic protagonist. Carface was in the right, and all dogs go to heaven.
I don't remember.
Who was that? The bad guy?
Charlie goes to prison. I think Carface may have set him up, but he takes
Yeah,
over
he
the
set him
business.
up. Oh, Carface. That's right, Scarface.
Yeah,
It's a little. little
Carface is the dog version.
He's the
Black
mafia.
Black
He's in the
Panther was
mafia.
up because the bad guy in Black Panther was like trying, like Wakanda was keeping all of their money and technology to
Yeah, they were
themselves
like Israel.
and not helping out any other black people around the
Yeah.
globe.
Yeah.
And then the bad guy was trying to have other black people.
Yeah, his
Get
motives were cool. What he,
was
wanted
an
was
actual
cool.
Black Panther.
What he wanted was cool, but the way he went about it was the only thing that makes him like mean and bad.
Why? He just stole it.
He
and
killed,
he won
he killed
that
like
fight.
his girlfriend and shit.
He won the fight.
He did win the fight.
He
did.
just, I mean, by the laws, he
He
should
did
have
win
been
the fight. Yeah,
the king.
I give him that, but I wasn't down with his rule.
If you think about what a Black Panther is, he was the Black Panther.
It's true. He was the Jaguar though. He got the
He
cool-
was, yeah, he was tight.
He was cool. I
Yeah.
like him better, honestly.
And he was jacked.
He was
He looked
shit,
good.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Nick, you gotta see. You should see that movie.
yeah.
No, you shouldn't actually.
Or Creed. He's also
Yeah.
Creed.
Tossed, scrambled, and salad egg. I'm the Black Panther.
Black Panther mad about you.
Well, what else is in the news?
Um,
I guess John McCain's.
dying, and he
say-
doesn't want Trump to come to his
Yeah.
funeral.
John McCain, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can suck my nuts. I
Well,
said
he
it.
can't anymore.
You don't think he could?
He can't give brain. He's got brain
No, he gives
cancer.
too much brain.
He's got brain. My man got brain cancer. Cancer giving brain.
John McCain can't stop giving brain.
John McBrain. That'd be a good Tom Myers joke. Yeah, apparently Senator John McCain's got to change his name to Senator John No Brain.
That is good.
Oh.
That is a good Tom Myers joke.
Because he's got brain cancer.
because he's got brain cancer.
Because he's mad about you.
He's mad about you, lad.
There we go. There we go.
Mad about you.
Anyway,
I'm having kisses.
what do you talk about after 3 years? You know?
On
Just
this?
kissing. I don't think it's 3 years. It's 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5
He
years.
started what? No, it's
Just
coming
saying,
up on 3.
We could have been
No.
in prison this entire time.
That would
We
be
could
cool.
have.
That's another life.
And then we get out of it. Prison Break.
Yeah.
Prison Break style. That show.
Yeah.
Wait, that's another bald man.
You go to prison.
I look
you
exactly
get
like that
jacked.
guy from Prison Break.
I saw Taylor Catchham in Los Angeles while I was there. And like he's like looks like a convict now.
What do you mean?
Did he
like
lose
lost
weight?
he lost weight and then got jacked, but he also like accepted his baldness and shaved his head. and
Hell yeah.
So he looks rough.
he looks like,
tough.
he looks like a monster.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
Because
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
kind of like
I
dangerous
support him.
eyes.
Yeah, he's
too.
already kind of an intense looking
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
But yeah, no, he looked insane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna look like someday.
That guy's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's
I like
hilarious.
Tyler.
Yeah, when I ran into him on the street, and I was like, yeah, Tom Sizemore followed me on Twitter. He's like, oh, yeah, dude. My friend, she went to rehab with him, and he sucked his cum out of her pussy and spit it in her face. And he was like,
What an
just,
awesome story.
Yeah. But he said it was like in one breath. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
repeated it. I was like, damn. All right. Well, I guess that's been enough time.
Yeah.
Do we do an hour?
we did
Funny Moms
hour
next
16.
week.
Also, May something. I'm in Philly at some place.
Oh yeah, you're going with Racine or something?
Yeah. Here, Racine.
Oh, the bad boys.
Yeah, the bad boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael
I got a
Racine.
dog.
Here we go.
I have committed rape.
Make that 7 tickets.
Yeah,
my
Funny Moms on the
brother's
14th.
retarded.
We haven't booked anyone yet.
Yeah.
But come out to
what the
that.
fuck is the date for pop-up comedy?
And we have, guys, we actually
Have
are
a
working
date.
on some dates.
August 12th is the Auto Bar.
For Auto Bars, August 12th.
Yeah, sorry
And
we
then-
weren't there this weekend.
Yeah,
if there
May
was any
18th,
confusion.
8 p.m. At
Cafe. Nick is going to be at Cafeteria.
Pop-Up Comedy. Just look up Pop-Up Comedy. I'll post a link on my Instagram bio, but it's, me and Mike Racine are co-headlining some venue in Philly.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yes. So August 12th, we will be at Auto Bar, and then we've got a couple other shows cooking.
We got Boston, Cleveland.
Boston, Cleveland. The Boston, Cleveland tour looks like it's happening back to back.
Back to
You're
back.
watching Boston, Cleveland, starring Dennis Leary. I'm tired of my daughters doing something that bothers me.
Also, we've said it before, but if you have any access to, I guess, what, like 200, 300 seat,
If it's all three of us,
Venues.
probably bigger. I don't know.
if it's a bigger city, we
Yeah.
should do more. Okay, never mind. But
LA,
if you,
we try to go
if
to
you
LA,
have like
man.
like access to a venue that would like to have us, we're more than willing to discuss it.
Yeah.
It is.
Dick sucks it.
It's
We're willing to dick sucks it.
we are not good at planning this kind of stuff, and
You can plan this dick.
Yeah.
I'll plan it. I'll plan it all right.
You better.
Shout out to Chloe also for sending me hilarious trans T-shirts.
Yeah. You know,
I like getting free stuff. From
I'll
people.
take some free stuff, guys.
No,
Chloe
just send it to
who?
me. What's that?
Chloe, who?
Some girl who listens to the show.
From the gram.
Some dumb
Who?
sending
Cool.
shirts.
Hey yo, send.
But
Yeah,
thank
I'll
you,
take
though,
some.
sincerely.
I'll take some gifts, guys.
I appreciate it. I appreciate my
but
Gold's Gym tank.
No desserts.
Right.
I'm living a clean lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
Under
send,
270.
Please send Stav desserts.
Please do
Actually,
not
you know
send
what?
me
If you
desserts.
DM me, I'll give you Stav's address, and I'll
No,
tell you
don't
this.
give my address
on
out to people.
Amazon. They have a snack care package.
I do not.
It's $30, and
Do
it's
not give my address.
just
to people.
boxes of Teddy
Nick,
Grahams.
legally, I am putting this on recording,
If
which
you
is
wanna
legally
sell-
binding.
If you
Don't
want to
give my address out to people.
Legally binding. That'd be
That's
great.
terrorism.
To see that court case. It's a $20 million lawsuit. And it's just pages and pages of Mad About You parodies.
I hope that's the thing that
Who
does us
owns
in.
which? Who owns the rights to the Mad About
Yeah.
You book?
The ugliest divorce since Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah.
Which Mad About You theme song?
Yeah. The judge is like, neither of you own copyright to the N word.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, that'll
All
do
right.
it, gang. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh right, I gotta
Gonna
hit
stop
the, I gotta,
recording?
Hit the button.
and we're off. Okay.
Nice.
I guess now we should talk about that. Adam's.
Did you
Shut
hit
the
the
fuck
button?
up. No,